Good old lag of that. Well, might as well start with my intro. Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, barbarians, and fellow Tropicans. And I welcome... But yeah, I can't pronounce words today. And I welcome you to Let's Play Tropico 3 for the PC. Now this is a city builder. For those of you who don't know what city builders is, they're cities and you build them. Kinda obvious, but we'll get to that in just a moment. I'll probably describe some of the... Now this game... Okay, last project is really hard to explain a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Because there's too much to explain. This is going to be a lot more laid back in that sense. I can just explain a few things and that will be all that's necessary. Well, Tropico 3 is kind of well, actually Civ 3 is kind of, yeah, I keep on getting those too confused because of this subterm thing. Yes, the subterm thing. Like, the series number. That's it. Like, there's, like, X number of buildings and I can explain all the concepts and different things in, like, 10 seconds. But anyway... as I said I would be doing... I'd be doing a sandbox game. Of a random island, because why not? Communism's one big phone company. Yeah, this game does have some funny quotes. Okay. Now... Okay, how do I explain this? Well, let's start with the basics of Random Island. Island size, that's somewhat self-explanatory, but it's how big the island. More to the right, more, the larger the island, to the left, less, the smaller the island. Elevation, to the right, the higher the altitude will be, to the left, the lower the altitude will be. Mineral deposits, things like gold, silver, oil, vegetation, the level of the amount of trees, the amount of humidity. Now let's start generating. Till we get some. Could be Fidel Castro, Che Guevara, and these people lead to the person Voodoo Pizaman, who I think is quite funny just on his name. I don't know anything about him. Probably gonna get a lot of comments about that, or none at all. No, I didn't mean that. No. We're off to a great start, aren't we? Oh, we're gonna meet her a little bit later. Now back to the random world generator. Fun times, aren't we? Ah, good gracious. These things can't get any worse. Worse? Ha! The way things are going for you, things can only be much, much better. What? What? Okay, I'm going crazy. I'm starting to think game's talking to me or something. It's during part of the game where there's no voice. Okay, custom avatar. This is what I was trying to do. And this shall be El Presidente. Male, white hair, nerdy glasses, gray mustache, and I just call him Leon Trotsky, because that's what I had the default name as. Yeah. Yes, the brains behind the Communist Revolution. That's what our, leader is. Now, let's talk about backgrounds. Backgrounds give you different benefits. Like, could have him graduate from Moscow. You get bonus from relations with the USSR, communists, minus of the U.S. relations, and this game does have some funny dialogue things. I'm not gonna read the different what am I trying to say? Like background information for these, but I'm just gonna show them kind of like the text. And gonna go with the leftist author, cause plus communism, intellectuals, and faster education is good, in my opinion, for background. Some other things could be good, but yeah, war hero, yeah, coward, yeah. You also have to have flaws. Rise to power, communist rebellion. Well, quite frankly, I guess that's more like what's Leon Trotsky, the actual guy. Yeah, hardworking. That he definitely was. Although he wasn't a financial genius, I'll tell you that in history books. Yep. Doing this just like Civ 3. Why does that not bode well? Well, considering it. Okay, now I'm getting really concerned. Yeah, coward and a cheapskate. Because that makes sense. Well, he wasn't the fighter, he is patriot in heart, not in body. Yeah. That's your history for today, kids. The quick look at the history of what's his name? Leon Trotsky, who died in Mexico by getting hit in the throat with a pickaxe. That's nice. Well, nearing the end of this part. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that entire thing out. Let's go back a bit and re-explain this, and I'm probably gonna cut out political stability, how much action will happen, rebel attacks, foreign invasions, world economy, how many boosts you get, or negative boosts. Tourism, how much people are willing to come to the island, and their wealth, game length. We're gonna go the full 9 yards. We could just stay to the 60s, but we're gonna go all the way to 2000. We'll start with 50 regular citizens. Random events are a normal occurrence. There will be a random faction. You know what? Screw the random faction. We're gonna have capitalists as the prominent faction, which is essentially the main faction you want to please. Faraway place, no rebel yell, no free elections, no immigrants out. We're gonna have immigrants. Okay. And maybe you should get that look at. Okay. It's the third time there was a random voice. And I think it was coming from the mod. Just saying. So, if someone is listening in, speak now, forever hold the truce. Yep, I'm the only one here. Not crazy at all. Not at all. You do know we are listening. Okay. Stop right there. Whoever you were. What? Were there previous yes? And one that sounded... You've got a problem with that? That sounds somewhat like me. Okay, now I'm really freaking out. Okay. Let's be a little less crazy here and just ignore it. It's all in your head. You're probably just talking to yourself. I swear, ever since that little bit at the end that was cut off during the... What was it? The credits of Civ 3, was it? Yeah. God.
No more lies. It's time for change, and I, Betty Boom, will be your guide to liberation. Join the resistance or die.
That was Betty Boom. Okay, people say Navi is annoying. Navi's annoying because she says, hey, listen, all the time, in an annoying voice. Betty Boom's like that, except she insults you. I think Betty Boom's a little bit more annoying than Navi. Just saying. Now let's explain the game. This is a multi-speed game. Normal, fast, fastest. Then you can pause to look around. Looks like we start the game with a few houses and decent buildings. Housing quality is up. We also got shanties, which are better than these things. Shacks. Bane of everyone's existence in this game. Okay, what's the idea of the game? Stay in power. And how do you stay in power? With military force, of course. There's another one of those weird voices. Actually, that first weird voice. Okay, weird voice from the computer. Mind explaining yourself? Well, seeing that you had the courtesy to actually ask, might as well explain ourselves. I am a man in charge here. Okay, sorry about that, but I'm in charge. I'm sorry, but I'm doing this Let's Play, and I don't know about you. Shut up right there, boy. Okay, shutting up. Now, I'm a 3-star general. I think I outrank you. This isn't the military. I don't care. Of course you don't. Alright. So, pray tell. Why are you talking to me from this monitor, and how can you, per se, hear me? Well, thanks to the good old professor here, okay, there's multiple of you. Yes, I've established that. Thanks to thanks to the good professor here, we have managed to hack into your microphone.